Hey, Brock is like my Samuel Jackson at the table. He gonna be coming with the jokes and with the cuss words and Freya, she knows how to cook, how to whip up a good dish. Sindri too.
Them sausage slices. Like I didn't expect it. I didn't expect in Ragnarok to see the food looking so gourmet when Kratos and Trey was eating at the table. I don't want to see Rockstar go down as a scam on GTA 6, man. I don't think they're gonna let the legacy.
It's way too late to be thinking that. Ever since they start when they put them shark cards out, it was over.
Can y'all think of any other developers that got good pivot game?
Fucking Capcom, dog.
That
See what they did with Resident Evil, man.
That fucking pivot game, man.
You see the jump from Code Veronica to Resident Evil 4? Come on, man.
Oh my god.
What I gotta say to him, you gotta get this man his credit. Before there was Assassin's Creed, it was this nigga. Scaling walls, scaling buildings, spray painting on top of fucking skyscrapers.
Parkour.
Shit that, what's that nigga name? Ezio Donatello, whatever the fuck his name is, that he couldn't.
Wow. So disrespectful.
Hey, disrespectful.
Wow. So disrespectful.
In his fucking sleep, he couldn't do it. I'm just like,
what's up, y'all? It's that one dude, Durag Rico, aka the Showdown Specialist, coming around, making everybody bow down. Next thing you know, blood squirting all over the ground. Come on, man. Passing it off to that one dude who got dreads on his head and always spoiling shit with pics.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right.
Yeah.
What it is. What's up? It's your boy, K-Con. You know, the controversial one, a.k.a. the biblical Behemoth. That's all I can come up with. It's like, this shit is brought to you by the motion picture of Crouching Tiger hitting nigga. Guess what? I'm that nigga that's slicing niggas up like Raiden and making bitches disappear like David Blaine.
Don't say my name, homie.
And I'm gonna pass it to the nigga. That's a myth.
We are in trouble, dude.
AKA. I ain't got no AK for that nigga today. G-Night.
AKA
Rhymes.
Father Flank. AKA Brother B. AKA Melee Maestro. AKA Flank Daddy, father of all flanking. Torkel's best friend and Mr. ODA himself.
He love flanking.
G-Night. Love flanking. But I know somebody who loves flanking. Huh?
What did you say?
I ain't say nothing.
He don't remember. Anyway,
I ain't heard.
Speaking
I heard
of flanking.
something.
Speaking of flanking. I know somebody who likes to flanks somebody's baby mama. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Whoa. Hey.
Don't say that.
Anyways, your combo connoisseur, your ace of spades, your stealth school graduate, your AKA homeboy Hobie, drinking cranberry, leaning on your baby mama.
There it is.
Dobie.
Oh.
What's happening?
And that is...
Don't get us in trouble, man. Don't get us in trouble, dog.
K-Cut Ty Dolla impersonation is fucking hilarious. But yeah, man. That is the party at the Shut My Dope podcast. Welcome to our corner of the digital world where we geeked up on these games. You know, it's a gaming podcast. If you got beef with games, then you could go suck it. No, I'm just playing, man. Go have fun at another podcast. You got so many to choose from. But yeah, up in here, we finna be talking about that shit that we was raised with. And about to kick this off with Character of the Week, brought to y'all by the most controversial player I've ever witnessed in my life. In my life.
DTP.
By far.
DT.
Shut up.
DT.
It's an inside joke. We gotta get it out there. We gotta get it out there somewhere.
The clip will be released soon enough. Yeah, man.
Coming to a platform
character
near you.
of the week is a legendary one to me in my book. A lot of them didn't give him the day, the light of day, but in my book, he's legendary. Had some of the hardest in-game selection screen music ever. Soon as you press start,
Who?
the song that plays is Mobb Deep, "Survival of the Fittest." See, if you don't know, you're finna find out now. It's my nigga Train, aka Cold Train Crowley, from Mark Echo's Getting Up.
Damn.
Hard.
And if you don't know who he is,
I didn't know that the soundtrack was that hard.
He's a upcoming graffiti artist in the city of New Radius. In his early stages, he's trying to get his name out there, trying to get known as a legendary artist in these streets, but also at the same time battling different so-called gangs in the city that's trying to keep their name out there also. But then on top of that, there's the bullshit they call the CCK. They're like the citizen control patrol people, like the fake ass police in the city. But these niggas are like bodyguards and shit like that. So
can I interrupt you for a second?
Go right ahead.
I say one.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
That shit sound mad racist, dog. I'm sorry.
The climate.
DCK?
No, CCK.
CCK.
Does it sound worse?
It sounds mad racist. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
It might be a metaphor.
Go ahead, man.
Might be a metaphor.
Go ahead, man.
I forgot to mention this. The guy that voices Train is Talib Kweli. Did I say that right? I say that right?
Yeah, you got it right, dog.
Most everybody know. Your neighbor's favorite rapper. Yep. I mean, your neighbor's favorite rapper.
Kanye said he wear funny hats. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Throughout the game, he's trying to get his name out there, and also he's trying to fight back against the New Radius PD of the area that's basically corrupt with bullshit politics and propaganda that's being spread around the town. So he's trying to deal with that at the same time, getting his name out there and whooping ass at the same time. But you haven't seen this nigga fight with a spray can. It's pretty impressive. I ain't never seen shit before. And what I got to say to him, you got to get this man his credit. Before there was Assassin's Creed, it was this nigga. Scaling walls, scaling buildings, spray painting on top of fucking skyscrapers.
Parkour.
Shit that, what's that nigga name? Ezio Donatello, whatever the fuck his name is, that he couldn't.
Wow. So disrespectful.
Hey, disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
In his fucking sleep, he couldn't do it. I'm just saying.
Controversial game on.
I'm just saying.
Let me mute my mic before I cut you off.
I'm just saying.
Not Donatello.
Throughout the game, while you're trying to get your name out there and fight against the New Radius PD and shit like that, you form a crew. You form a crew called the Still Free Crew. And you know, these niggas are just bad like you, want to do the same thing, want to overtake the propaganda-ass bullshit New Radius PD and get the city back how it needs to be. But on your journey of doing that shit, you found out that the mayor of New Radius was the nigga that killed your daddy. He killed your fucking daddy to be the mayor of the city.
Deep in the game.
What kind of shit is that? So now you trying to find out, damn, this nigga killed my daddy and he trying to run the city at the same time? I gotta murk this nigga. No spoilers, but if you ever play the game, you know, you're gonna find out what happens. And I'm gonna end it there, just for those that are interested in playing the game. It's called Mark Echo's Getting Up.
Bro, you killing people on that game? I would have never guessed that from the commercials.
I'm not finna spoil anything,
bro.
But when I say it's in my archive as being probably one of my top favorite games, right behind Def Jam, it's there. It's there.
Shout out to Mark Echo for making sure that he just wasn't a name on the game. He was like, "Hey man, I want this shit right." And since K Khan agrees, I'll vouch for it as a pure action game for the most part. Yeah.
No, that shit is like when I discovered that shit like in early. I had to get the game probably like 3 years later after it came out, and I got that shit for the low. I think I found it at a pawn shop, and I just got it based off the cover. Cause I was like, oh shit, I get to be a graffiti artist and shit. I was like, all right, cool, I'm finna play it.
Damn.
Nigga, I'm uppercutting niggas. Fucking breakdancing, kicking niggas off roofs and shit. Bro, body slamming niggas.
That game is like the ultimate homage to like the b-boy culture of the 80s, like tagging and all that shit. That shit is like the ultimate homage to all that, right?
Bro, you beat a nigga up that was voiced by Charlie Murphy. The shit is fucking hilarious.
Hard.
Like, I love that game. Yeah, I love that game.
Accidentally stumbled across gold. Crazy.
Accidentally.
You got it at full price?
Nah, bro. I think when I found it, that shit was probably like $5.
The beautiful
fucking bargain bin.
You don't see, he got it for the low.
You don't see that no more, man. You don't see that no more, man. I regret walking past that bin so much. No, I regret that shit so much, man.
Dog, when I tell you I found that game, it blew my mind because I didn't expect it to grasp me like that.
Bit.
And I love that game so much. I got it right here behind me right now on this goddamn Xbox. I bought that shit in the instant.
Oh man! So,
bro, the shit, bro.
So,
look, I ain't trying to get no spoilers with it, but shit's so clean. When you got to spray paint the side of a subway while that bitch is moving and trying to not guard, but weave out of fucking like rails and shit.
Using parkour skills.
Like Spider-Man.
Parkour, jumping from train to train. Oh my god! And tagging the side of them bitches while they moving full speed. Man,
Spider-Man.
Man. And
so.
Exio Donatello Riberderci.
No, nigga. No,
nigga. You're pushing. You is pushing.
You know that meme where got all them swords pointed at him and shit. You love that shit.
Yes.
You love that shit.
That's my favorite topic, bro.
That meme that came from that Disney movie.
You love that shit.
Yeah.
Don't go to a Resident Evil convention.
Yeah, I think it was Frozen.
I thought it was Tangled. That wasn't
Tangled. Yeah, either Tangled or Frozen. One of those.
Yeah, Tangled.
Probably Tangled. It looked more Tangled. Yeah. It looked more Tangled-like than Frozen-like.
But
yeah, you one of them types.
Yeah.
You said when that train was going, K-Con?
Man, look, you got to hop from train to train. And be on the side of the bitch hanging, and you got to spray paint with a limited time.
And then when you looked at that window, right? Next thing you knew,
Dog.
I was waiting for that dumb shit.
Oh boy!
He asking about the train. I'm like, I knew it was on this way.
You know, if you in the parkour game, it's a lot of glass flying everywhere. But yeah, man, when y'all hear that noise, it's the motherfucking icebreaker. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the new. It's close, but yeah, it wasn't from his intro though. It's a legendary intro. But yeah, shout out to all the new listeners. We coming through with the icebreaker. The icebreaker, where our thoughts reflect on how we feel instead of us talking about them spicy sweet wings from Popeyes. But the icebreaker this episode, man.
Okay, nigga.
So fat right now.
The icebreaker this episode, man. We up in a different part of the holiday season. Last month, creepy season. We had, a few at least one icebreaker that had to deal with shit that had people scared and shit like that. But this time we're gonna bring it. Let's get into some more family festivities. The icebreaker is: if y'all could choose one cast of characters to kick it with on Thanksgiving from the game of y'all choice, y'all, you know what I'm saying? You knock on the door, boom, you get to meet with these characters in particular of y'all choice. I don't know if y'all want to be with some killers, some psychos, some survivors, a happy family, sad family.
Cast in one particular game, or is it spread across any? Like you can pull people from different areas.
Nah, one particular game, man. Yeah, one particular game.
This nigga
man.
want to be.
Oh shit! Oh
damn!
shit!
I thought it's Thanksgiving, nigga. It's a sprinkle of everybody.
Hey, man, you only get to go to, ironically, following the conversation from a few minutes ago, ironically, you get to go kick it with one family. Inside joke, man. Oh, man.
Terrible, boy. Ain't no good. Oh, boy.
I got to think on that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, man.
Let me go first, because I got one for you.
Uh-oh.
G, you gonna love this shit. Final Fantasy X. Give me that whole team
That is
at my dinner table.
That is
I
heartwarming.
need that whole team at my dinner table. You're gonna have the laughs. You're gonna have some arguing.
I know Titus is funny as hell.
You might even have some sadness thrown up in there, but I know it's gonna be fun.
I got one to top that.
Titus, Riku, Waka, Lulu, Yuna, Orin, even Kamari.
I was like, Kamari gonna have it smelling funny, but it's all good.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah.
that sounds good.
I ain't finna leave him.
Yuna gonna balance it out. She look like she smell good. Lulu, ooh,
Shit, Lulu too,
I
nigga.
know Lulu smell like purse.
Lulu will probably make me melt, dog. Real
He
shit.
said purse.
You know when you open that mug up fresh, probably got some gum in it.
All in your yeah.
Yeah, give me them. I'll take all of them.
All in you.
I'll take all of them.
You say you got
Even though
something.
they little quest.
You say you got
They
something
little
to
quest
top
was
it.
crazy.
Gee, you say you got something to top it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I got the Ragnar cast.
Ooh,
Before you know who
Eating them
Brock,
sausages?
Yeah, before Brock got stabbed.
oh
Before Brock got stabbed.
goddamn,
Oh, damn.
damn.
Yeah. So before he
I
got
don't know
stabbed,
about
the
all
whole
that, dog.
cast. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Hey, Brock is like my Samuel L. Jackson at the table. He gonna be coming with the jokes and with the cuss words and Freya, she knows how to cook, know how to whip up a good dish. Sindri too.
Them sausage slices. Like I didn't expect it. I didn't expect in Ragnarok to see the food looking so gourmet when Kratos and Trey was eating at the table.
Nah, they was eating that shit with a butter knife, yo. A butter knife, man.
Right.
Is that the first time we
Butter
ever?
knife.
Is that the first time we ever see Kratos eating before? It was like you just see him just doing
Yes.
Like that, yeah.
That's the most human
Yes.
That's the most like human I ever seen. He usually reaching and tearing somebody's arm off and stabbing them with the elbow part, but he doing regular shit. Yeah, man.
You got Mimir and Kratos at the table telling nice stories. You know what I'm saying?
You know it's gonna be a
little
nice.
Thanksgiving
You know it's gonna
meal.
be a nice fireplace too.
Uh-huh.
You know.
All right. I'll keep it. I keep it a little dysfunctional.
This nigga here, dog.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
He about to make
He
that
want
shit.
chaos.
I'm bringing the whole San Andreas crew.
He wants chaos.
Ain't nobody cooking.
I'm bringing
though. Ain't
everybody
nobody
cook.
cooking.
Oh, look, man, name
CJ ain't got the jet.
Name-
They
I don't know.
fast
I
food.
think what's the name can cook.
name the character. Who? Big Smoke.
Oh,
Ooh, Big Smoke.
Nah, not Big
Sweet.
Smoke. Kendall.
Hell no.
I think Kendall can cook.
This is sister. CJ's sister.
Yeah, I think Kendall be throwing
Ooh,
down,
she was
man.
Caesar, and Caesar probably done taught her how to get down on the Hispanic side too. Ooh,
Dog, man, making them damn birria tacos. Come on, dog.
Ooh,
it's a possibility.
Look, on
Cause
Thanksgiving, look now.
Caesar don't
Empanadas and shit.
Caesar don't look like he played at no cooking shit. He seemed like, hey, you need to know how to get down.
And probably took lessons from his mother or grandmother or something. Come on,
and
dog.
you could
know
look.
she got
Hey,
skills.
that picture of CJ mama that's hanging up in the house. You can't tell me she don't look like she know how to
man.
cook, man. You can't tell, man.
throw down in that kitchen.
Come on, man. Everybody was tripping. Everybody was tripping at their funeral. You know what?
Shit.
You know what?
Y'all terrible.
That cooking is gone, man. They gonna never be nothing like it, man.
Cooking gone.
That's Big Mama right there.
Ain't nobody knowing how to cook like that. That's a secret recipe right there.
Big Mama on Grove Street.
That's the patriarch, man.
Mama Grove.
Yeah, I think it's terrible.
I think everybody gonna be civil.
Hey, but who gonna be chilling at the function? Okay, Con, because it's a lot of messiness going on in the Grove Street families, if you know what I mean.
Ain't nobody dead. Ain't nobody dead. So you know.
Nah.
That's gonna be chaotic.
How far did you get into the game?
Hella dysfunction.
Rada gonna be there.
That's mad chaotic.
Nope.
Yeah.
I said ain't nobody dead.
He gotta go.
Nope.
He gotta go.
Nope.
It's Thanksgiving, man. Everybody can put that shit to the side.
No. Ryder gotta go, dog.
Hell no.
Ryder gotta go. Smoke. Gotta go.
You better not say Officer 10 You better not say that.
Hell no.
Nigga, everybody there.
His whole team gotta go.
You said
Everybody getting shot.
It's definitely
Remember
finna
CJ
be.
walked in the house.
It's definitely gonna be
Nigga had his hands on
dysfunctional.
his head.
He want chaos
That
at that
nigga look
table.
That nigga look just like that.
When he remembering his childhood, dog, you fucking crazy. You
Fucking spoon hands on his head.
crazy, man. You crazy, man. Oh man. I guess
That shit funny as hell.
That
nigga
is
hands already
chaotic.
cupped like a fucking spoon.
I guess
I have my popcorn ready at that table, boy.
I'm gonna go with
My phone is out.
I guess I'm gonna go with I'm gonna kick it with the cast of I'm gonna kick it with the cast of I'm gonna kick it with the cast of Resident Evil, man. I want to chill with
Which one?
huh?
Yeah. Oh,
Which one, nigga?
Shit, I was just
Yeah,
telling.
you did say separate games.
Come on now.
Say the
You
whole
cheated.
series.
Which one?
Y'all done caught me in a twist. Fuck it, Resident Evil 6. Y'all come on down, man.
Oh, okay.
Y'all come
That's
on
not
down.
bad, though. That's
man.
not
Hey,
bad.
didn't you say you didn't like them fries on that plate?
Now,
Hey.
if they come with that plate, it's gonna be about a 2-minute visit. I had to stop by and get out. Yeah, I had to.
Nigga, like, hey, you want to take a plate with
I
you?
hate to hit y'all with the high and by. Hey, it's a picture of some fries that I took a screenshot of this shit. I'm probably gonna put it on the Instagram. But it's some fries. I don't think they rendered them right, or somebody was like, they ain't gonna never zoom in on these fries. But that shit is flat, and it still got a ketchup. It still got a ketchup, like a little ketchup bowl in there.
Yeah.
All that shit is 2D as hell, dog. That shit is fucking hilarious. I hope they wouldn't do that. I hope. Man, come on, man. Barry. Never mind, man.
Barry ain't up in there, man.
Man, Chris got to be eating like some good steaks and ribs with his arms and shit that big, man. Come on, man.
Chris probably know how to throw down.
Leon look like he eats seafood.
Elena could probably, maybe not. Never mind.
I don't know what Elena doing, but I think Ada could do it. She be doing solo missions, so she be on some survival shit. I think she might know how to whip a little something up.
She hella sufficient, so she definitely cooking for herself.
And she look like she know. She look like she know what good smells. Like she know what good smells is. If something don't smell right, she look like she quick to hit that grapple hook and get the fuck up out of there, dog. Grapple hook the fuck up out of there, man. Yeah, man.
Horrible.
Yeah,
shit
man.
Ain't it?
And then, of course, you know what I'm saying. You kicking it with a good old Jake. I love to see what he be doing. You know what I'm saying. Check up on him. Hey, man, you how was growing up, man? Did you see pictures of your pops? Yeah, man. Don't tell Chris about this shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's
that might cause a fight, dog. Real shit.
Yeah, it probably get kind of rough if I start asking about the histories. As soon as I say something, I would see my pops if it wasn't for you. Man, hold on, man. You ain't got to point no fingers. Your pops turned into a fucking tentacle hentai monster, man. You gotta relax, man.
All right.
Whoa.
Let me find out he got a passion.
I'm glad that some of our viewers might be too young to understand that word you just
Hell
said.
no, man.
These niggas are different. Nah, they know what that
Nah,
is.
this should be filed under not for kids.
They know what that ensues. They know what that ensues.
NFK, not for kids.
I put explicit content on every episode because
of course.
I would hate for my kids to go to me and then they be sitting up here talking some explicit shite. I don't know. It might happen one day, but I don't know, man. I try to make sure that if the mechanics and systems do their job, keep it out of the kids' algorithms. But yeah, man, that's the icebreaker. Y'all see what type.
Hold on, huh? I got another one.
I
got another one.
Can't resist.
I got another one. I think the crew from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh my
before
God.
everything went to hell. I think that would be great.
That shit was actually heartwarming as hell. That the game,
like
Duchess,
like even though they was like in the trenches, they still seemed like a little happy family.
Oh, they was
outside of like one bad egg,
eating good, fishing good, robbing good.
Everybody seemed like they like each other.
Yeah, it was like
you got Uncle being the comedy relief. Shit was, I think that'd be all right.
Yeah, it's actually like
I know they got stories. I know they got stories.
Oh yeah, if you sit around the fire, you can hear all types of shit. Like, yeah, pretty good.
Playing that, just like sitting around a campfire, you just hear a bunch of stories.
How many have you killed?
Definitely talking about bank robberies and shit. The conversation gonna be pretty lit.
I remember playing that mug, and it's part of the game where you can make a choice to go fishing, and it's Dutch, Arthur, and Hosea all in the boat, and I swear that was like the most wholesome shit I ever seen in the game. All they doing is just reminiscing about the old times. And I was like, wow, this is extremely wholesome.
This is the perfect segue right here, because y'all been hearing that GTA 6 been bubbling in these streets, right? Like, they talking about it's finna be a reveal in December. I want to say at the top of December when it first starts. So we got about 2-3 weeks. Now, I know we be talking shit. Like, man.
I really got to understand
your
hype for this shit.
Okay.
Where you going? For me,
really
dog,
gotta understand your hype for
all
this
of the
shit,
years is starting to turn into fucking tension for what the fuck is next, dog. I'm interested.
What do you expect from this shit, though?
What is left?
I'm interested in like the direction that they going with the story and everything. Like I said,
direction?
I mean, the story finna be like inspired. Well, it's said to be inspired by Bonnie and Clyde. You know what I'm saying?
Like any other game out there.
They did say it was gonna be a female lead.
Yeah,
I do remember that. That's.
I want to say they're going for both.
Me.
That's very innovative.
I want to say. Might sway me a little bit.
I want to say they're going for both. Like to be honest, I don't really care much if it's a male or a female. You know what I'm saying? As long as the shit fits in and it don't feel like it's forced.
Right.
Because like
very innovative.
Like on a side topic, they say that the new Blade movie that they was like, hey man, Blade is gonna be like fourth behind like 3 female characters, like on some like I don't know.
Hell no, cancel the movie.
Yeah, like I was like, come on,
I ain't
man.
gonna watch that, man.
Come on, man, we watching this shit.
A joke. That was a fucking joke.
I don't know, but yeah, like back to GTA, man. All these years it's turning into like tension, dog. Like I've been ignoring it. I've been like, I don't even know if it's gonna ever come out. They doing so much. They making so much money with this other shit. But then, as soon as the words and shit get to rumbling around, you start seeing how other developers like shit make way. Even the announcement of this shit could fuck around and alter the sales of whatever we had planned. Cause like
that shit ain't altering shit for me.
Cause like how Doper just described Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 is the last game that they made. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the last game they put out was the HD collection. That's a whole nother story.
From the ground up.
Yeah.
GTA done got remastered.
That remastered shit where everybody was looking like they was from like a Nickelodeon cartoon. Now that's a whole different story. But this shit right here, if they keep that innovation going, like how Red Dead had, and if they could get that gameplay, I'm gonna say playable.
I really don't know what you searching for in this shit. I really don't know what you searching for.
It's a lot of.
There's nothing else that could be done.
It's a lot of playability, man.
But what are you pertaining that to? Like you just saying, what are you saying?
Like I'll say, one of the flaws at GTA Online is that your goals were like bare bones. Like the shit was like. The way how
just get rich.
Yeah, like the way how it flowed, the way how the game flowed. They tried what they could, but it's still way too many loading screens, way too many jumping into other dimensions whenever you do hop into either a game or a mission. And it's like the way how like one of the main things everybody did was just like terrorize each other, and that shit is fucking tiring unless you like fucking 13 or something. Like we said in the earlier episode. We like games with challenges and like goals, and that shit is like how we balance out games. You gotta have the playability with the challenge.
And you really think they finna be super innovative and give you something completely different? I think not.
I don't think they want
to do the same.
I don't want to see Rockstar go down as a scam on GTA 6, man. I don't think they're gonna let the legacy.
It's way too late to be thinking that. Ever since they start when they put them shark cards out, it was over. It was a wrap.
They're done. They've been done. Why you think they allowed the mods? They've been done. Bro.
I mean,
like they can release this shit.
They make money. They make money off those servers, though. That's what I mean. Is I don't think the legacy gonna end burning. Like, hey, GTA 6 is fucking trash. I don't want to see that headline. I don't want to see that headline, man. That should hurt my fucking heart, man.
Like I ain't gonna
it's
go that far.
It's gonna be very crash dummy in 2 weeks of the release. Very crash.
I ain't gonna say the game gonna be trash, but I say it's gonna be like probably stale. It's like, oh, we did this already. We seen this already. We went through this already. That's what I think is gonna happen.
It's the same
until I
thing.
see some gameplay or something changing.
Like if you tell me you move in a sense of like, I don't know, you make a big jump from what we used to play back in the day, like you playing Medal of Honor, and then boom, Tom Clancy come out with some shit that was innovative in like fucking not first person shooter, but just shooting. Period. That was innovative. That changed the whole landscape.
Hold up.
Every fucking game out there.
Hold up. What you mean? What you mean by the Medal of Honor to Tom Clancy? What you mean?
So playing Medal on a first person shooter, boom, Call of Duty picked up some shit from that. Was like, all right, cool, we got to be innovative. Boom. Then you got what? SOCOM. Boom. Tom Clancy comes out with they shit and be like, hey, we got to be innovative with this shit.
Are you talking about the variety in the military shooters? Just
the realness to it, skill set, everything, bro. Like when you go back and play, what was it? Not Advanced Warfighter. Is it Advanced Warfighter?
Advanced Warfighter is Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon, yeah.
When you play that shit, you feel like you're really submerged in that shit.
It's immersive, yeah.
It is.
The UI and shit, not stale. Yeah, it was cool.
The shit's not stale at all. That shit ain't happening with Rockstar. It's not like, bro, when I played GTA 5 online for 5 seconds, I cut that shit off in an instant. I was like, bro, this is fucking crash gun.
I mean,
damn.
Yeah, it was mostly made. It was mostly made. I want to say it's at its best when you got like the homies.
They kept that shit alive for how long? And you really think GTA 6 is going to be something different? And they kept that shit for how long?
I think
since we was at a high school.
I think GTA 6 got a chance, man. I think they're going for something. I think they're going for something different. I think they're going for making GTA 6 into its like own platform, though, man. Like GTA Online is its own platform, but it's like it wasn't meant to be that. It was meant to be an online game. But now that they see that games like Fortnite could have its own ecosystem. Like, it's some people that probably just play Fortnite and they don't even care about anything else. They'd be like, man, I got all my characters. We got all these events and seasons. And I want to say they got a mode where you could build like worlds or something like that using the Unreal Engine, some crazy shit like that. Like even like I was asking a kid the other day. I said, man, when you gonna start playing Roblox and come play some of the big games? He was like, everything that you do in those games, I could do it in Roblox.
That's
and I was like,
man.
Man, I guess because like, you know, with me, one of the things with Roblox with me is like the whole Lego presentation, but he grew up on that shit, so he like he don't mind it. Like with me, I'm turned off. But like when I see like blocky hands and stuff doing it, even though they got first person shooter modes, open world, pretty much like different parts of the world replicated. I'm sitting up here asking kids, so you went to Disney World on there? Yep. So you went to Hollywood on there? Yep. So you went to like, I don't know, Madison Square, like that, and even like fantasy worlds, like Star Wars worlds, and fucking they go into Barbie Land and shit like that. Like, I think if they can do that with Grand Theft Auto,
not happening.
If they do that with Grand Theft Auto, dog, they trying to take over the world.
Nigga, you're in one city in a forever game, nigga. That's like playing fucking Destiny or something.
Yeah, they got to get out of like Los Santos, Los Angeles lookalike. I don't want to do that no more. At least go somewhere different.
Yeah,
like
nigga, there's only two places they want you to go:
New York,
California, and Miami.
LA,
that's it.
New York,
California.
Where else would y'all?
Miami.
Where else would y'all want them to go? I would say Louisiana.
They can't picture anything.
New Orleans.
There's only
I
3
would say
cities.
New Orleans. New Orleans would be fucking fire, dog.
It would be.
You can, but shit, Mafia already did it.
It's like old.
It's gonna be a different animal.
It's like old Louisiana though.
Yeah,
like new age Louisiana with like dog.
If Rockstar do it,
shit,
it's gonna be
like
a different story.
Swamps. That should be crazy.
It's gonna be a different story if they do it. I want to say, it's different parts of Red Dead that's inspired by Louisiana, though, right?
Saint Denis.
Yeah.
I always thought that was New Orleans.
It would be very innovative if they actually put a portion of the map in the game for real. Not saying like real replicas of the city, but like Mega Lights.
What you mean?
Okay, cool. We just not in Los Santos. Okay, cool. You can fly out and fly to. Okay, it ain't New York, but it's called New something, and you got missions there. Boom, you can fly to Dallas, but they ain't gonna call it Dallas. They gonna call it something else.
You know, that's the format for GTA anyway. San Fierro, Las Venturas, we know. Yeah, they usually have.
That's like all of California.
Yeah, they usually have puns on these cities and such.
I'm talking about actually flying to different states, though, nigga. We did one fucking state, and half of that shit is fucking greenery and dust fields.
Yeah, you talking about 5, right?
True.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like part of the epicness for me for GTA San Andreas was that feeling of every island. Every island had a different vibe to it. Like San Fierro was like rainy and it seemed like it was cold. Las Venturas was dry with that red sky with the red rocks and stuff everywhere. And then, of course,
desert.
Yep. Then Los Santos, shit, it was like, I don't know, man, the land of dreams in the hood with a forest on top of it. So yeah.
But you drive the whole map in probably 20 minutes.
Pretty much.
It's the funny thing about that HD remake of GTA is when they took away the fog and you could see across the whole map.
Oh man,
that shit was disheartening, dog. I was like, oh, y'all need to put that fog back. I don't want to see all the way across this shit, man. This shit when I was a kid playing San Andreas, like playing that shit on like a Saturday morning, hopping on like a chopper or something on one of them, one of them cruiser bikes and just going like throughout certain parts of the map. That shit used to be so satisfying because the soundtrack is just The soundtrack is damn near unstoppable. All-star soundtracks.
This is my thing, though. I don't want the online world to be the same world as the story mode world. Like, do something different and innovative. Like, do something different, bro. Like, the same shit I was just looking at while playing the storyline is the same place I'm going to online. No, bro, do something different. Make it a different world. Switch that shit up every other week. Create something. Do something. Is this shit gonna be another 15-year-old game?
So you saying
do something?
You saying you don't want
like
this shit to be stale, right?
Crazy. No, you gotta do something different, bro. Like a nigga get tired of driving around the same city every time I load up online. Damn, bro, when I load up, give an update or something different, bro. Like shit. Like I just looked at this shit 30 minutes ago while playing the story. Now I'm online. I'm in the same fucking location, going across the same bridge, doing the same missions in the same area. Like, damn, bro. Like, do something different.
Yeah, it is one thing.
And they not going to do it. They not going to do it.
It is one thing that, you know, some people whole shtick in that game is to play the same mission over and over again to get some money.
This shit is tiring.
No, I can't do it.
That's like part of my reason.
Enough.
Yeah, that's like part of my reason for getting away from some of these live service games. Like we was on that first Destiny pretty heavy, but when you find out that you like they got those raids and shit that people just play them over and over and over again, it turns me off, dog. It make me feel like I'm on a treadmill, man. Like
going in circles.
Yeah, it make it feel like damn near like useless, man.
It's like we play Warzone, old Warzone. Well, we had 3 maps at the time before they got rid of.
You talking about?
Or was that just on the Caldera?
You talking about? Caldera, you talking about Resurgence, Forges Keep, and the Resurgence map, right? Yeah. Alcatraz. I think it's called Alcatraz.
You at least had 3. You had
Alcatraz,
3 spots.
That was Blackout.
Oops.
Yeah, that was Blackout. So you had Fortress Keep. Damn, I'm forgetting the other one. And still Caldera at the time?
Yep.
That was 3 places you can choose from where you was like, all right, which one we finna fuck around with today? Let's go to Caldera. We fucking losing that. All right, let's go to Fortress Keep. We slaughtering. Cool. All right, let's go here next. At least you had some variety at a point in time until that shit got real stale after a while. But Rockstar, then you finna get placed in the same fucking place. And
it depends on the playability of the maps. Because Fortune's Keep, I think we could all agree that Fortune's Keep was a nice map, right?
I was cool with it.
It was all right. Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I felt like it wasn't too many places where you were just helpless on there. Unless you was like out there, like in a certain field and stuff. It felt like it was always somewhere where you could, like the possibility of surviving was high if you knew how to use your cover and shit like that. I think I did feel like it was easier to get away if somebody was shooting at you. Definitely.
They just cut this corner, dog. You pretty much killed his line of sight.
Yeah. I think it had a nice balance for combat on there. Like I think our main beef on there was Caldera just being a big ass forest with a few huts.
Yeah, a lot of open space.
And a lot of hills, dog. A lot of hills.
And all our deaths came in the open every single time. That shit used to piss me off. Like,
man, that was just, oh man, yeah. That map there, it was just
skinny ass trees.
It was a whole lot of bamboo sticks, man. Bamboo sticks, man. God damn, man. Yeah.
It was like straws, man.
Oh, man.
Fucking attachments was insane. Nigga had 15 attachments on one gun. Like
overabundance. That's what they call that shit. Overabundance, man. I don't know if they thought more. Come on, man. These is fucking historical guns. They not finna hold all that shit, man. This shit is wood grain. This shit is made out of fucking natural wood. This is not like carbines. Yeah, man. You gotta relax. Man. Speaking of that, man, I was on the grind to tier 100 on Warzone 2 because I wanted that spawn skin. That shit came to a screeching halt. I don't know if just because they forced us into this. We need to talk about the scam that is Modern Warfare 3. The scam. The the scam, man. Let me get on my
Oh
controversial
man, they've
shit
been
for
doing
a
this for
second, man.
years now, dog.
Nah,
They've
this
been
shit
doing
is.
this for years.
I ain't never seen this shit in our faces pause like this before, man. This shit is like, come on. First off, everybody on your gaming timeline, right? Everybody on your gaming friends list, all they shit say Modern Warfare 3. All our shit say Modern Warfare 3 whenever we play that shit. We have never stepped into that shit. We have never even engaged in it, but they got it showing up on everybody's list to make that traffic look good. Come on, man.
That shit is in your fucking
You,
face.
you ain't gotta do that shit. Y'all ain't gotta do that shit, man. Why y'all gotta scam the statistics, man? Y'all playing too much.
Look, bro, I gotta say one thing.
What you got, man?
These niggas tapped into my fucking hard drive and deleted Warzone.
Oh my god, it made us
yeah, they
download
did
it.
that.
Oh man.
Download the new version. Yep.
Oh
They
my
was some whole
god.
hoes for that
Oh
one.
my, oh my
That was
Like,
the feeling
man,
right
I
there.
ain't ordered it.
I came home ready for fucking war that day. And I had to go up in there and look and say update required.
99.
Oh man. Come on, man. Like, come on, y'all used to let us have a standalone like Warzone part of our game, and we could delete everything else like campaigns and co-ops and shit like that, shit that we wasn't using, multiplayer. Shout out to all that when it was good for the first like month, but then we see this other shit. Don't intend on I to be honest, I don't even intend on hopping into Modern Warfare 3, man, because they
Not rocking with it.
yeah,
at all.
man. It's like
After the shit I seen,
Dog.
definitely ain't.
and it's like it didn't have to be this way because back in the day, I used to be like, man, they should just come out with Modern Warfare. But after they done went back on their words and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once upon a time, we heard that the first Modern Warfare was gonna cook. Nope. We finna drop 2 other games along the way that's historical and shit like that. Next thing you know, yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is gonna have just an expansion over the next year, and we're not gonna come out with another game next year. Nope. Well, people are still calling this shit an expansion anyway, but shit, y'all want to package it as a whole nother game, change up all the branding and everything, and then patch together a campaign out of who knows what could have been. I don't know, man. That whole campaign fiasco is like, oh my god, man. Come on, man.
4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Come on,
come on, man.
Come
Y'all can't be fumbling this bag like this. Come on, man. Like K Khan here has been hoping and praying to see Al Simmons spawn in the game. It's in the game, and he don't give a fuck about it. How y'all fumble like that?
Oh,
How y'all
terrible.
fumble? How y'all fumble like that, man?
That's a bad fumble.
One of Spawn's number one fans,
Yeah.
he ain't finna reach for a goddamn card point to put up in that motherfucker. Y'all got $2. Y'all got $2 packs. $2 packs for card points, and he not finna spend a cent for that shit, dog.
Ain't buying shit.
We out here. I call as soon as I tell myself, I'm like, man, I'm finna get on the grind. I'm finna get my hoops in. We hop into a game. We just it's just nuke attempts fucking everywhere, dog. I don't know if this is history repeating itself. Cause did y'all ever play Modern Warfare 2 like a long time after the game released, the OG Modern Warfare 2? Did y'all ever play it?
Like,
Yeah.
I think after like 2 or 3 years, I kind of stopped playing it. I kind of like gave up on it.
Yeah, it's like if you hop in, I think I think the servers is still. If you hop in, it's just hacks everywhere. I don't know if they gonna let that happen until like the next iteration of Warzone come out, and they be like, man, y'all should go ahead and go play Modern Warfare 3, them nostalgia maps, man, because we just gonna let this shit glitch out, because this shit glitching every fucking where. When I run around, I'm seeing like whole parts of the map blinking and fidgeting and all that. And I'm hoping y'all don't let that shit just, I don't know. I hope y'all don't throw that shit on the back burner. But yeah, man.
Yeah, and nah.
Come on, man. I don't know if they trying to rush everybody into this next iteration or what. But yeah, man. For the first time, I have seen a Modern Warfare title, and I am not going to it because I got let's see. I got Modern Warfare 2 when it first came out. I didn't play the first Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, when it first dropped back in the day because, shit, I was like neck deep into MGO at the time, and you wasn't finna take me away from that. But Modern Warfare 2 dropped, yeah. Modern Warfare 3 dropped, I copped. But then, the OG Modern Warfare 3, I copped, but it was something was starting to fade. Something was starting to fade on that part. Like, something was starting to fade. And then, Ghosts drop after that. So I don't even know what they're going to do with the Modern Warfare series after this point. I don't even know what they're going to do.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no clue what they're going to do at this point. I guess this is what happens when you rely on remakes too much. What do y'all have that's going to step this shit up?
The ideas are just running thin.
Definitely.
They gotta be.
Definitely.
Ideas are cooked, dog. They ain't got shit left, man.
Because pretty soon we probably finna see Infinite Warfare 2.
I think
they need to just
release
the shit and just call it Warzone. Don't call it nothing else.
Yes, just let Warzone thrive and have seasons.
Just call it Warzone. Forget.
But I said that
everything
I was like,
else.
If this shit fails, they finna put all the energy in the Warzone, and that's it. But
make that shit free, dog. I ain't dropping another 60
we end up
on
paying
this
for
shit.
Warzone, bro. I don't know if I can do that shit.
You said what, K-Con?
If we end up having to pay for Warzone, they finna fuck some shit up.
I mean, I think
make that shit a live service or something, man. Ain't nobody finna drop 60 on this shit.
Y'all might as well go ahead and make that transition, man. Y'all might as well go ahead and make that transition.
No one cares about the multiplayer no more, dude.
They did.
Sad.
They made a transition.
So unfortunate.
Dog, this is like right now.
Unfortunate.
While the big games are like fucking up, like they fucking up. It's time. Like this is like the perfect time to be playing some innovative games. Like just playing stuff that's different from all the trends and shit like that. Like right now, I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, and K-Con, he always been like touting it, and what I'm saying, I'm finally getting to feel the reason why this shit was like such a success back in the day, because it's fucking different, man. These bamboo stick combinations,
single player game.
Yeah, hell yeah, they embracing the era where it's at.
You started out as one.
Yeah. Definitely stepped in. Like you could feel that the developers, you could definitely feel that they stepped up what they was working on and translated it into a whole nother era. You could feel the infamous mechanics when you jump. You can feel Sly Cooper whenever you climbing up stuff. It's like they took what they had, stepped it up. Anybody that's seen those older games, they could feel the DNA off up in it, but it's also used and channeled in a whole different way. Like you ain't never seen violence like this in those former games. You ain't never seen the dedication to like the culture that's in that game, like the historical like Asian culture that's off of in there. You ain't never seen nothing like that. They just embracing a whole new way. And developers, y'all need to take notes with that shit, man. Because sometimes you're gonna have to your pivot game gotta be strong in this day and age for the shit get stale. Like K-Con said, your shit gonna be stale, man. You gotta get your pivot game up. Now, people, can y'all think of any other developers that got good pivot game?
Fucking Capcom, dog.
That
see what they did with Resident Evil, man.
That fucking pivot game, man.
You see the jump from Code Veronica to Resident Evil 4? Come on, man.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Dog, that OG RE4, dog, it just changed. It changed the whole industry.
It was like, man.
It changed the whole industry.
It's like, man, I don't think they feeling this fixed camera view no more, man. Let's try something different.
Changed.
Resident Evil 4 comes out. still probably the most. In my eyes, it's the best game. But hey,
the OG version,
it's up there. Like Resident Evil 4, period. Yeah, the old one.
Like Resident Evil 4,
that's still like the best game ever to me.
It just brings such an atmosphere whenever you put the new one or the old one on. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you see, I heard they got Leon jacket on sale at Walmart, but that's neither here nor there. But
you can find it on Amazon for like $300. I'll buy that mug if it wasn't $300.
You was about to say something, G?
Jeez.
You said Walmart lies.
I think I seen a meme or some shit on the internet. I don't know if it was true. I don't know. That shit could have been from a costume store or something.
That shit.
That's probably costume
it's not
material.
Even real fur. It's not the real material.
Damn.
It's like costume quality.
Polyester. Nigga.
Yeah, it probably is.
That's something for the kids on Halloween.
You can fuck around and pinch that shit and tear it or something.
Can't put it in the washer or dryer.
It's out of there. It's out of there.
Fall apart.
Oh man, but yeah, Capcom is definitely one of the top pivoters and shit. That's why they so fucking successful, dog. And like it's like we said once in the past, it's so much Capcom DNA throughout the gaming industry. Like, look at I'm gonna say shit.
It's like sometimes they even failed. Like they failed a few times, and shit that ain't stopped nothing. They're still doing it.
Yeah, pivoting definitely involves getting ready for some high stakes gambling. Sometimes that pivot is like, hey, it might not work.
They tried that shit. That shit with with Mega Man X7, and that game flopped like crazy.
And also, what's that dinosaur game called? I forgot.
Exo Primal. Shit, that was a pivot. That game flopped. I think it did.
Yeah. I don't know if they was feeding into some politics. Like they was like, "Hey, y'all got a live service game? You can make this as long as you got a live." They was like, "Yeah, we got one." Shit, yeah. Like drop that shit off with grandma's house.
They always trying something different.
Yeah, it's good, man. I'm gonna jump out and say, Platinum Games. I'm gonna say Platinum Games got good pivot game because when I think about where they come from with Clover Studios, like when you got something like Beautiful Joe, and then you transition into what like Bayonetta, and then you transition to what like Vanquish.
And who did they come from again? Who did they come from again?
From Papa Cap.
Who did they come from?
Papa Cap.
Exactly. Crazy. Unbelievable.
Ooh, I'll even jump out and say.
Could you say Square Enix?
That's why they number one.
I was
now
about
see,
to
the
say.
minute I was about to say that, K-Con
The most controversial game
Look, don't even play Final Fantasy games and he's stealing.
I ain't stealing nothing because I'm gonna say
they did pivot.
Let me
the Avengers.
They did pivot
They fucked
a little
up
bit.
big time with the Avengers.
Had to get the fuck up out of there, dog. Forspoken. Nah.
What did they drop after that? Why you gotta do that, man? Why you gotta do that, man?
Was it Forspoken next after
Black Girl Can't Win?
Was it Forspoken?
Was it?
No, FF7, I think. I don't remember.
The Final Fantasy 7 remake?
I can't remember which one of them came first.
Shit.
Man, too much shit came out in different orders. So
I'll throw they pivot game. I'll throw they pivot game up just because how 16 turned out.
Because I was going to say
trying something.
Matter of fact, look how they went from the original Final Fantasy formula to Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Different, completely different.
Same
idea,
completely
same
different.
way you got to approach it, but it's completely different gameplay.
Hell yeah, the playability is completely different, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
And what's the name? Hitman. Like, what the hell? They did Hitman, right? Didn't they do Hitman?
I want to say they published it. It's made by IO Interactive. But they, they was the ones that put it out for them because they was independent. Hitman is an independent game now. But yeah.
Yeah, man, they be switching it up every now and then.
Oh yeah, Square.
What's that shit? Stranger of Paradise. Yeah, that was a pivot.
Yeah, they definitely
tried to do the Dark Souls thing with a little Final Fantasy twist to it. Hey,
I like the
I
way
heard
you
it
can
did
change
okay.
clothes. Yeah, I like the way you can change clothes. It seems
Yeah.
like I cop for a discount. I cop it for a discount one day.
Yeah, I heard it was okay. I ain't hear nothing bad about the game.
Yeah. Mm.
So yeah, they'll pivot a little bit.
That pivot game matters, man. I think that's one of the main things they need to be looking at, just in case should these genres get oversaturated. Because see, like I don't even know if this ain't a pivot for a company, but we was just talking about the Suicide Squad game. They had to scrap everything about that game and present it in a whole nother way. That's some type of pivot.
Yep.
I gotta see how they pushed it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know if I like the Suicide Squad like that. I like the second movie that came out where they was fighting like giant starfishes and shit like that with Idris Elba and John Cena. Now, I like that movie because the comical action in there was pretty crazy. I don't even know if comical action can translate into that game like that because I don't know. We just gonna have to see, man. Gonna have to
Damn, when I think about it, shit, you had to remake a movie and remake a game? Damn.
Yeah, that is pretty much a redo. That is pretty much a redo, man. I don't know. Suicide Squad, the brand might be cursed. They probably need to put it down or something.
Hell, I ain't even watched the first one, yo.
You don't have
The
to.
first one, Will Smith?
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
You ain't gotta watch that one. You ain't gotta watch it. You ain't gotta watch
Bro,
it.
I don't even remember that shit.
Damn, it's that bad.
Everybody was in jail. They walked 2 blocks in the city, and then they fight a witch. And that's it.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's about it on that one. Yeah.
Oh man.
AG, you had any other besides the ones that K-Con snatched from you?
That got snatched? Yeah. Anytime I'm gonna have an idea from here on out, I'm gonna just say it all in one hit. All in one
you
hit.
Can't be mad at me.
Ubisoft. There you go.
P's and Q's.
Nah, Ubisoft is good though. Ubisoft is good. They diverse too, man.
Ubisoft got because
they are diverse. I will say
they got different types of games lined up. Now some of them
Assassin's Creed them all.
Now some of them was like crossing over with each other with the open world shit. They was like, oh, we got this open world, that open world, this open world, that open. But yeah, like when you think about the games that, especially them first games, how they was coming with like the first Assassin's Creed, or like even like the
Splinter
Hell, oh man, when you think about the games that had that heart in them before they became like brands and series and stuff like that. Right. The first one, they was pushing the bar every time, especially like Splinter Cell Chaos Theory and Splinter Cell Double Agent. Those are some of my favorite games ever, just like based on how the music was in them. Like, and you know, like being like a lover of the stealth genre, it went in a completely different direction than Metal Gear. Like in a completely different direction than Metal Gear. It was like I felt like I was playing like Metal Gear feels like an anime, but Splinter Cell felt like a novel, dog. It felt like, I don't know, but it felt like a thick ass, like small text book that you was playing through with the shit that Sam Fisher was going through. And it got so personal. Yeah, like by Double Agent, it got so personal because at first you start off, you know, he just an OG agent called back out of retirement. Got to take care of some business. The youngsters can't handle it. By the end, the Double Agent, it's like all in his personal life. Like you start seeing how he dealing and coping with living this lifestyle of being basically a sociopath, having to ignore anything that's happening with him to get the mission done and stuff. Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, it just got me thinking like into like almost like damn near an analysis rabbit hole and shit with that shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ubisoft. Hope y'all get y'all heart back. I ain't played Assassin's Creed Mirage. Y'all think y'all gonna play it one day? Maybe when the price go down a little bit.
I ain't heard great things about that game, man. I still want to try it though.
Yeah.
My last Assassin's Creed was Valhalla, and Origins just sat here in the fucking case.
Damn. Oh yeah.
Damn, dog.
Yeah. Hey, how stale was Valhalla, man? Whenever
G, did you play it?
Bugs Bunny meme? No.
Nah, the biggest fan of the series didn't even bother. Crazy.
Man, don't ever fuck up SEO last name.
I say this. They wanted to go for the whole, Viking Norse mythology type thing, and they did it. They did it well with their whole little, concept and thing and all that. But I didn't finish. I that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna throw no shots.
You didn't even want to finish it, right?
I didn't. Shame. Now, is it as bad as Origins? Fuck no. Origins is trash, horrible, disrespectful. Don't even understand why they decided to switch up some shit. Pretty bad. But Valhalla, it's cool. That's it. It's cool. It's cool.
Dog, I know it's gonna sound petty, but it's something about I don't know if this is petty or not. It feels petty right now. But do y'all ever get like it's a stale feeling when the game got a certain what they call that shit? Is that shit called an ecosystem, like the environment and shit? Nah, ecosystem is like
that is ecosystem.
All right, I'm gonna say like
I think that's what you mean.
One of the reasons.
Well,
why,
what are you trying to get? Like
one of the reasons why Assassin's Creed Origins, why it looks so tiring to me, is it just looked like a lot of sand, dog.
That's the point. It was like Egypt or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's just a
lot of sand.
Not it's a direction that when games decide to stay in one direction, like honestly,
the environment,
like the early Assassin's Creeds, like you was already in this theme in one game. Now you decide to go back to it.
Yeah,
in a sense.
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to think which one came first, Origins or Odyssey?
Yeah,
Origins.
I think
Origins came first.
Origins came after what? Black Flag? I think.
I don't even
do that.
know.
I want to say
don't do that.
Didn't the Origins come after Black?
Origins? No. It was Black Flag. Then it was one of the worst ones ever with the microtransactions. Unity, and then Syndicate,
Unity.
And then Origins.
And there was another. What was the one where you play with the Templar?
Rogue. Yeah, I ain't counting that.
Was that a side game?
Yeah, that's right.
It came out. It came out the generation before that generation. Yeah. You was about to say what?
They got like a Russia one or something. Yeah, that bullshit. But it's like, okay, Origins or whatever, then Odyssey. Not the same, but it still has that old feel. I'm getting tired of seeing Egypt, Trojan horses,
historical settings.
I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of seeing that in a lot of games. I'm really tired of seeing that shit.
I will never stop talking about my theory. I probably should just make like a fucking YouTube video on my YouTube channel about the shit. How Assassin's Creed was supposed to set up Desmond to be like the dude running around in the city.
And that's why I don't love the series no more.
In a hoodie. In a fucking hoodie.
I played Black Flag just to see if they was going to bring this nigga back to life. Turns out, nope. We going to use pieces of his body and do information on it. And I'm like, the disrespect. And I'm done.
Ew.
So Black Flag just said, fuck that whole ending to 3.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Didn't it turn you into like an intern or something at Abstergo?
Pretty much, yeah.
You sitting at the desk and shit like, yeah, man.
Oh no, I'd be salty.
Man, I have a vision in my head of fucking Desmond running through the city in a hoodie, like he was fighting
in real time in today's present age.
Yes, like jumping off of scaffolds.
That sounds nice. That sounds pretty nice.
Come on, man. I could see him jumping off of a skyscraper and somehow making it to the ground. I don't know if he gonna be like zip lining or if he gonna have some type of wings. Like,
and tell me you remember that fresh moment in Assassin's Creed 3 where you played as Desmond and you went into real life city climbing the top of that skyscraper.
Yes.
They knew where they was going with
Come
that
on,
shit, and
man.
they fucked up and fumbled.
And he was looking around. He was like,
Off, what the fuck?
He's like, I got the eagle vision? Oh, my God, man.
Yes.
But y'all got to keep that fucking money rolling in, don't you? Don't you? Oh, man. Shout out to us.
Fuck them niggas.
Shout out to, what was I about to say? Shout out to Watch Dogs, because I believe that you were supposed to be Desmond's vehicle, but he got jacked and killed off, man. But yeah.
Watch Dogs failed.
That might be a theory right there.
Oh man, dog, that's my theory. Like that. Nah, man. Like even going back to the environment thing. Another reason why the Division 2 turned me off. That New York in the first division is way better than the Washington D.C. they got us running around in, because that shit is like, I don't know if it's not enough iconic parts or if the environment is just presented as like, I just felt like we was just running down like fucking streets
same alleyway
with cars and
the same streets,
unzipping a bunch of backpacks. It wasn't enough like landmarks and shit for me. It just it felt monotonous. Like, damn, it's another, like that Martin Luther King place was like one of the only places that really just stood out for us. The MLK spot.
Man, I'm surprised we even found that shit.
But other than that, when you running around,
know it was in there.
I feel like I'm just like you just taking cover on a bunch of cars. Like, I don't know. Most of the time, our back
can't even open the door and use that shit for coverage. Like,
they let you close it.
That'd have been great.
Too innovative. Way too innovative.
Yeah, man. Y'all gotta learn how to embrace it. Like, I'm sitting up here like, y'all got these crazy holographic watches and shit, but nobody ain't jump started a car. But yeah, man. Like with that environment, I like me and Dober ran through that first division, and it was like that environment, that frosty environment and shit. It's something about it, man. It's something about it. It was something about that game that was different, and I think the setup was different for how the like people and shit was interacting throughout that whole game. But yeah, that little environment shit, man. What you got, K-Con?
So let me ask y'all this then. So I didn't play Wildlands, but what made Wildlands so different than Breaking Point?
Wow,
Breakpoint.
I'll let Dover go first. If you got anything.
What made Wildlands better than Breakpoint?
Yeah.
The first thing that comes to mind when you do a mission in Wildlands, you are staying within a certain region. Whereas you do one in Breakpoint, you'll start off in the first region.
Oh my God.
And then you do another mission, you're going miles off to the edge of the map. Areas you ain't even unlocked
From Brooklyn
yet.
to Queens type shit.
Hell yeah, like the opposite side of the map.
Imagine, like we was talking about Grand Theft Auto earlier. Imagine you do the first mission in San Andreas. You're staying in like within the Grove Street region. The next mission, you got to go to Las Venturas.
Fucking crazy.
And you're like, and it's like when you go over there, you going against enemies that are like well beyond your level. And it's like, dude, why would y'all do that? That makes no sense.
Where's the consistency in that shit?
And another thing that kind of
where's
like
the progression?
Definitely.
Like another thing that kind of bothered me about it is you don't have. This is before they put the update out, but you didn't have a team. You didn't have teammates with you. You had to do everything yourself. So there was no sync shot, no like breach and clear, none of that mess.
They was trying to force the multiplayer.
Yeah, and another thing, since you were like considered like trespassing, and they already knew you were on the island, they had like this little surveillance plane that would randomly fly across the field. And if you didn't crouch and cover yourself in mud, by the time that plane got around to your area, you automatically got caught. And now the whole what was that? What were they called? I guess like the whole Wolf Militia or whatever they was called in the game.
Yeah.
They already on you. They coming towards your position.
Dog, this shit.
Oh no!
That
Like
shit,
I said before, you're not leveled up enough to deal with them.
this shit turned me
It's just
off
like
so quick. Ugh.
it's like
Dog, they
Whereas
had
Wildlands, you're pretty much equipped, or like you should be properly equipped before with each mission. Like they give you a chance to like properly equip yourself before each mission.
definitely.
Whether you can like free roam to a different area or free roam to this area to get this, and then you can go back and get that mission. They ain't gonna throw nothing at you that you're not like prepared for.
Definitely.
And I was
Who
like,
do
oh
these
man,
developers be speaking with
way
when
better.
they backtrack like this? Like,
I think Breakpoint was a rush job, man. I think it was rushed. I think they put out that E3 presentation or that presentation wherever he was like unbending his fingers and fixing his wounds and shit. And they was like, "You guys got the game ready?" He was like, "Sure." But the mission structure was nasty.
The terrain was terrible too, man.
The terrain, it wasn't even vehicle friendly unless you like stay on the roads. But
Yeah.
like on Wildlands wins because that I ain't never seen a world like Wildlands. Wildlands is like a fucking. It was an open world. It was an open military world. I ain't never seen a world built for military combat like that. Like it was a world that was full of facilities. The way how the mission structure was, it's the exact opposite of what Double was talking about. Because if we stay in the region, we're gonna be there for like not too long, but not too short either. We ain't finna be zooming all across the map. We're gonna be there, and we're gonna be like, we up in the snowy mountains. We finna be here for a few missions. As soon as we get the kingpin over here, we finna go into the forest. As soon as we get the kingpin over here, we finna be in like some like just I don't know like some sandy deserts, and it's like the variety.
Oh man, yeah, the areas was different too.
Yeah, it wasn't just because Breakpoint is just an island. That's it, an island.
So a forest island with a couple urban areas, man.
That's it. But like shit,
it's mostly forest and water.
Man, on Wildlands, you going against the cartel and shit. That shit is like fucking crazy, man.
The Mexican cartel. Yeah.
Secret underground tunnel. Shout out to El Chapo. All crazy. That shit, man. All like it's like and like as appreciators of like fucking like stealth and shit like that, and having good like that shit. What was that last episode when I was talking about setups? That game had some of the best facility setups like ever since fucking like shit like Shadow Moses. Like that shit had like you look around at these installations, all these tools and stuff that you have, you don't have to worry about no dumbass robot pulling up on you and like oh my god. I had completely forgot about the fucking surveillance drones that run around in Breakpoint. That shit is why.
Yeah. I hated that, yo. I'm like, man, y'all are killing me with that. Like you go into like one of the urban areas where you can't take cover from the thing. And guess what? You just got caught. Just got caught while you're in the middle of a mission.
Yeah. I don't know whose
like,
idea.
Well, now you got the militia, you got the main militia after you, and you got the enemies that you're like going against on the mission. It's like, what the hell? Come on now. Yeah. Y'all doing way too much.
But
created character, well, not the created character, but character customization was better too.
Yeah, I felt like it was better too. Even though the graphics in Breakpoint was cool. It was a nice upgrade from Wildlands, but Wildlands had so much more heart.
Yeah.
It had so much more heart, man. That's why people out here they out here shouting, "Hey, we want Wildlands 2." Wherever else y'all was going, forget about all that. Wildlands Part 2. That's what we looking for.
Right. Fucking terrible.
Oh,
I tried to give that game a chance too.
Dog, I tried.
And the thing that really, really got me upset, I was like trudging through that game, dog. And then it got to the point where John Bernthal's character, you take him out, but the game kind of continues. but you have to buy the rest of the shit. You have to buy the rest of the
paywall
missions.
for progress.
I don't know if that's how it was at the start. I don't. I got turned off. They gave me a little bit, like a little teaser mission, and it was like, no, you got to pay for the rest. I'm like, well, that's the end of that. Delete it.
Fucking crazy,
Gone. They gonna make me pay for that.
Oh, man.
I bought the game already.
Come on, man.
Like, nah, I'm Gucci. Nah, you gone. You out of here.
Oh man, so many red flags on that one, man. But like I said, y'all, like shit, it's a lot of franchises that lost that heart, and when you lose that heart, that fucked the pivot game up a lot, man. Oh no,
Yeah,
man.
you end up breaking your ankles. So if you pivot wrong.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Oh man. So many. That's a good analogy. So many ankles done got snapped. God damn. But yeah, man. I guess we could go on to why the fuck isn't Final Fantasy 16 being considered for Game of the Year at the Video Game Awards?
Oh shit. You seen that list?
Yeah, I seen it. I don't have it
I'm like, wait a
pulled up
minute.
right here in my face right here, pause. But
I'm like, wait a minute. Final Fantasy 16 got snubbed?
I'm
Armored
like,
Core got snubbed?
dog,
Oh no.
I'm thinking it's a time thing. It got to be a time of the year thing, man. Because if Final Fantasy 16 dropped last week or the week before, if it would have dropped any time, like over the course of the last 2 months, you know it would be on that list. I know it would be on that list.
If it was time based, then Legend of Zelda would not be on there.
Oh my god!
Exactly.
I'm about to say I don't
Both
think
dropped in the
I
same
think
year.
I think they
Legend
had
of
to,
Zelda dropped back in May.
y'all think it's a platform thing? They had to be like, man, we gotta have. Come on, man, we gotta have.
That might be it too. It might be a platform thing.
Nintendo gotta have something. Come on. What else?
I'm like, dog, you chose fucking Starfield over Final Fantasy 16?
Fucking crazy.
You chose Baldur's Gate over Armored Core?
I don't know nothing about Boulders to talk against
Well,
it.
remember,
Baldur's Gate is like that horny ass game that came out a while ago. Niggas are just trying to fuck birds and shit.
Yeah, I heard bears could
I
fuck
did
you
not
on
know
the
that's
game.
what you do on there.
Yes, G.
Yeah,
that was real.
Yeah, I was told that a bear could fuck you in the cave.
Not like an actual bird, but it's
I
like
thought
a
it was something
shapeshifter, I
like
think.
Diablo 4.
Nah, Boulders.
I thought they were similar to each
Oh,
other.
Boulders, you can
I
have
think that's what
intercourse
it
with a bear.
was.
Diablo
It was like a
is
shapeshifter, dog. Yeah, like a little shapeshifter. I think he turned into a
Shite.
bear or something.
Shite.
Shit was wild.
shite.
Like, man, y'all terrible.
What is this, Baldur's
To
Gate
each his
3? I
own,
didn't
though.
even know they had 2 of them before that.
Yeah. Boulders is it's been out. It's been out for a minute. It's been out for a minute. Everybody that plays Boulders 3 say they're addicted to it like crack. So
Yeah. Teach his own, though, man. If y'all into that bestiality shit, hey, do your thing. I ain't judging you.
I'm not advocating
Sort of.
none of that shit.
Sort of.
I got some questions for your ass if y'all out there doing that shit, man.
Yo ass.
let me grow my mustache out and say this shit again.
Well, when that game came out, that's all I heard about it, man. I'm like, what the hell? Come on, y'all.
Shout out to the furries.
Y'all just want to be weird. Y'all being weird about it, man.
Oh my god.
Thought Dragon Age was weird, but damn. Y'all taking it way too far with this Baldur's Gate mess.
Yeah, the possibilities get pretty insane in these role playing games.
Yeah.
You know, this shit don't have nothing to do when games come out.
You got it.
Alan Wake 2 just came out. It just came out.
And
how y'all putting that up there as a nominee over 16?
I'm not even an Alan Wake fan. I don't get it.
Somebody beefing with Square Enix. No, I don't know, man.
It's a possibility because the way this list is looking,
like
nigga, they not even thought about.
And wasn't we just saying weeks ago that Spider-Man 2 might not be able to make it because it came out so late? Well, it just goes to show you it don't matter when the game comes out. We gonna throw it up in there.
That one is in there.
Out of all these shits on this list, look, I don't give a fuck. I'm being biased. That shit should win. I'm being
oh yeah,
Look, Resident Evil 4 is the oldest game on that list. It's up there.
A remake.
It's up there. A remake is finna win that title, dog.
Man, if a remake win, y'all need to.
I am going to. You ain't gonna hear the end of it.
Y'all need to sharpen y'all shit up.
You will
if y'all
not hear the end of it
win,
if that mug win.
Y'all let this shit come in, and we've been knowing about Ganados and shit for 10 or 15 years and shit. Y'all need to tighten up.
Dog, I love it, man. I hope it wins. I love it.
I mean, I know Final Fantasy gonna be nominated for other categories, but
other things, but we talking about just game of the
y'all
year.
think them side quests shot that shit off there? Like, no, them side quests. Y'all think that shit?
No, I think if you want me to be honest, I think it's because it's the 16th installment. Just like Fast and Furious, people are just tired of seeing more Final Fantasies.
Because Final Fantasy probably done won so much.
And I think the masses, not much of the masses know that. These Final Fantasies don't tie in together like that. They're their own story. They're not, okay, we're still talking about somebody from Final Fantasy 2. No. They're their own stories.
Yeah, most of them.
Niggas don't know that.
Most of them. Like I said, best boss fights. Yes. Like, some of the best boss fights in the history of game, in gaming history. Some of them
from the minority part of it. Everybody on the majority saying it ain't topping it. Speaking from a minority standpoint.
What you mean topping what?
Any other game that's out there. I mean, if it was the best, it would have been in Game of the Year.
Man, listen, if you're going to make a commercial with people that play sports playing Final Fantasy 16, you got, what's her name? Angela Reese. That one that, she was playing 16. I saw the fucking, not trailer, commercial. I'm like, hold on, what she know about 16? I know they paid her to play that shit. If you going to have her doing that, come on, nigga. The reach is out there.
I mean, that was a nice sale, but, I mean, it still didn't get the votes. They still didn't get the votes, man.
Yeah, y'all plan on watching them Game Awards?
When is it? December?
Happens, I will.
I think it's in the first. I think it's in the first week of December.
It's gonna be on Twitch and YouTube, or just solely Twitch?
Thursday.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it on Twitch again. The crowd reactions is just fucking hilarious, dog. It's like that shit is like a big ass. You ain't finna be looking at like one text like a chat room was. It's gonna be like just waves and waves of people talking shit. Like the funniest shit was the last time I think The Witcher won an award. And like that woman come on singing like la 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 la. That's all you gonna see in the chat is a bunch of LELE space. And like it just gets fucking crazy, dog. But yeah, I plan on being tuned in to see what's popping. You know, you never know when you get some new reveals. Cause damn, man, with E3 and shit being out of commission, it's I mean, besides going to live events, this is one of the only like televised or like events that really respect gaming.
Streamed, yeah.
Yep. I tried to watch something one day, but it was
Fuck it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I watched something that was presented on YouTube one day. The hosts looked like they didn't want to be there and shit. I was like, oh, y'all got
it is different gaming.
Hell yeah. I was like, y'all got some voice actors. Sometimes voice actors don't be caring about the projects that they work on. They just go in and record lines and go. So y'all got
on the decline.
Yeah, y'all got to relax. But yeah, you was about to say something? Dope.
Armored Core ain't on there either. You know how people feel about FromSoft games.
Oh my God.
It got snubbed.
Every FromSoft game was nominated. Like ever since I've been messing with their games, every single one has been nominated for something.
Armored Core.
They still might get nominated. For something, just not Game of the Year.
No,
but like Sekiro won Game
best
of the
action
year.
game.
Hell yeah. Armored Core
Elden
makes
Ring won Game of the Year. Bloodborne won Game of the Year.
Dog, Armored Core makes From Software one of them pivot masters too, dog.
It said Armored Core got snubbed. I don't know.
Wait a minute, they got two categories and shit. So how you gonna have best action game and best action/adventure game?
Oh, there's a difference.
I guess
that's probably gonna be Zelda.
It's
guaranteed.
Yeah, adventure. Yeah,
but Armored Core is in the best action game category.
Okay, it might win that.
Yeah, it got potential because that game
in 16, they got that.
I'm like, man, damn, a FromSoft game ain't nominated. You're crazy.
That game puts your fingers to the test. Fucking Armored Core. Like shit. Like we were saying about I think the title of this episode is gonna be Pivot something. I don't know, man. It's gonna be something with pivot off up in it because that word is fucking. I don't know, man. That's the word for me to keep playing through my head. That pivot. The way how From Software went from, most of their games, you run around with a weapon in one hand and then the other, and you got, you're healing, and then you do a combat roll. It ain't no combat roll off of an Armored Core, man. My fingers is doing.
Go back, nigga.
Yes,
you ain't getting up.
Yes, my fingers are doing completely different things to get around in this game. I was looking at my gameplay footage, like the way how my brain had to configure itself to be like, all right, I'm finna boost in, then I'm finna assault boost in, then I'm finna break, and then I'm finna like move up to the side to die. Oh man, that shit was crazy, man. It's like I don't know, man. It had my brain thinking completely different how to play that game. I'm not finna play Elden Ring the same way as Armored Core. No. And like the whole presentation, the music, the characters, you don't see no human faces in game on that game, but it's so much personality with the dialogue. I felt like I was in I felt like I was in Gundam, dog. I was like, man, why do I care about this female voice that's talking to me and shit? Like telling me resources.
Zone of the Enders move a lot similar to Armored Core.
Yeah, I can imagine. Cause I do just remember seeing like a bunch of boosting in those Zone of the Enders gameplay videos, like boosting all over the place. Yeah, man. But yeah, hell of a pivot by From Software. Can't wait to see what y'all got next. I don't see any misses coming from y'all. I don't see it.
Nah, they still got Elden Ring DLC left. I don't know when that's coming up.
Damn, I don't even know where they gonna go next. If they willing to take a risk like Armored Core, I don't know where they gonna go next. I have no clue.
You know who else took a risk and it was a great pivot? Guerrilla Games.
Damn.
Guerrilla on to Horizon.
That's a hell of a pivot.
That's a crazy
Fuck
pivot
all these machine guns and hell yeah.
Fuck this first person bull jive, man. I'm finna do something crazy. Watch this.
This shit fucking
one of the most beautiful environments I ever seen.
That's a hell of had to make a whole world mythology and a whole nother world of mythology and everything. Fuck multiplayer.
Still gotta go and play that DLC.
Oh man,
we can go third person right here.
Yeah,
more beautiful than Ghost.
I want to say they neck and neck. They up there pushing.
Yeah, they pretty close.
I think they up there pushing the bar, dog. Like as far as like shadows, water particles. Shit, seeing the hair on people's faces and shit. What was that dumbass meme where they zoomed in on Aloy and said she had like facial hair? Yeah, man, she's fucking wild. Yeah, she's like, fucking wild. Yeah. She's in the wild,
in the woods and shit.
What the fuck do y'all think this is? Y'all are crazy for pointing that shit out and saying it's negative.
What's sad about the people who point that shit out, they don't realize that in real life, women do grow hair in their faces and shit.
Yes,
like, they do have facials.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm like, dog, y'all keep trying to make them look like porn stars and shit. No, it don't work that way.
Y'all gotta relax, man. Everybody ain't got an anime smooth face, man. They not pencil drawn.
Not everybody's a dead or alive character.
Oh my god!
First time they seen it, they was like, "Yeah, you ain't never been around a woman a day in your life." Oops.
Look close.
I want her titties to move. This ain't that type of game, my guy.
This ain't that.
Come on, man. That ain't even practical, man. She is constantly rolling
like that.
and jumping. That shit. Yeah. Ask a real woman. They don't like all that shit, all that commotion. They don't like
big
all that.
Big titties will get in the way. Shit.
Yeah.
Be like, nah, my back hurt. I don't want that shit.
They don't. Yeah, man.
That's the first thing they're gonna complain about. My back. Yeah.
Bro, Bayonetta was half naked. Her shit didn't even move.
Man, she not.
Well, her suit was alive, so yeah.
And she far from being a real
jiggling everywhere.
Her suit was organic, so I'm pretty sure she had them gripped up nicely.
Yeah, nice
man.
and tight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, y'all gotta treat these women as people, man. They got needs and care that they gotta take.
Like, dog, you ever seen a woman without makeup before, dog? Hell is you talking about? That's a normal look for a woman, dog.
Definitely.
They live in their phone too much.
Like, lay off that anime, man.
Yeah, man. This shit is this is perfectly imperfect. That's what I'll say on that. It's perfectly imperfect.
Man, they finna get on y'all for dissing them.
Huh?
They'll be alright.
What you talking about, man?
You know them folks. I ain't finna call them out their name. You know them folks.
Shit,
I'm lost. I'm completely lost.
Still lost.
I don't think K Khan got a name for him.
But don't care.
We can't use them words anymore nowadays. People too sensitive.
Man, you were speaking in code, dog. I have no idea.
I'm not
what
with
you're
him.
talking about.
I'm not with him. He my co-host.
I ain't got a clue what you talking about.
All I'm gonna say is they're the number one supporters when they go to these goddamn Comic Cons and Dream Cons and all them bullshits.
Don't diss DreamCon.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not Dream.
Y'all get preyed on every day by these damn females. Man. Stop it.
I am confused.
Trying to tell y'all, stop doing it, man.
Yeah.
What's the name you call
the
it?
Nerds, man.
Oh man,
the nerds.
What the hell?
Come on, man.
No, dog. What
Made a
you
big
talking
deal
about?
We all got a little bit of nerd in us, dog. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I'm a
You
nerd,
can't say nerd
dog.
no more. You can't say
I'm a
nerds.
nerd, man.
You can't say nerds no more.
You can't use it in a derogatory way, dog. What is you talking about?
Dog, you fucking crazy, man. I think you just snatched that shit out of the air, dog.
Man, if a random motherfucker came up to me and was like, dog, you such a nerd, I'd be like, man, yeah. It's about right. You right,
Shrugs.
Yeah, like Kanye shrug. Like, okay. I can't dispute that shit.
Oh, man.
Hit him with the Kevin Hart reply. Yeah, all right, now. So what happens now? Okay.
Yes.
But your baby mama didn't say that.
What's
going
gonna
to
happen?
So all right.
Got to stand up with it.
Chill out.
Now, Kid Khan.
Like, shit, now he going too far
Now
with it. Dog.
He is trying to have a fucking announcer and have a fucking Royal Rumble because he's gonna get jumped. Oh man, yeah, this shit is fucking.
It was
crazy,
at this
man.
point K-Con knew he fucked up.
Oh man, y'all got any other things?
Nigga, I'm Stone Cold stunning everybody I see that come near me.
What's the first
on sight?
What's the first word you said before you straighten yourself out? Stone Chorus?
Stone Cold.
Oh. Whoa.
I don't know what that
Stone
was.
Cold.
I don't know what that was, man. I was about to say, y'all have any other topics, man? This shit went by fast.
All right, since I couldn't say it at the beginning because somebody went to, that was a perfect segue. Deathmatch. I got one real quick.
Damn, let's
real
get it.
quick.
Damn, man.
These are also two great swordsmen.
Let's go.
All right, trying to make me laugh.
Wow.
You got Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
Against Virgil from Devil May Cry. Who wins?
Oh my god, that's a good ass match.
Why would you do that?
That's a good ass
I
match.
don't know the Final Fantasy VII.
That's a good ass match.
All I know is I remember a nigga with a fucking gun sword. That's all I remember.
Dog,
Oh my god, this nigga.
Dog, why would you do that?
Dog, this is a good ass match. This is a good match. This is a good match. This is a good match.
That's a good match.
I thought about Virgil's demonic advantages, but I forgot that Sephiroth is a fucking experiment.
Mega
Sephiroth is different, dog. Sephiroth is different.
Dog, he is not
Don't
human.
forget this nigga could crash a meteorite.
He is beyond.
He got that supernova.
He is fucking beyond.
That nigga's different now. Sephiroth a different
man,
level, yo.
Sephiroth. I'm gonna say Sephiroth. Take it, man. God.
Like I said, sword play only.
Sword play only, so no magic.
Sword play only. Now, if you want to go maxed out stats and,
Bruh, both of them have the
deathmatch.
same.
Like, if you take all the abilities, man, Sephiroth will smoke him.
But both of them had the same ability with like one slash and slashes show up everywhere and shit.
Sword play, pure sword play.
Damn.
Shit crazy, man.
Stumped.
I'm gonna have to go with Sephiroth, man. I'm gonna have to go. I'm
pure
usually,
sword
this shit
play.
Say he got an eternal soul.
I'm usually down with Devil May Cry, but fuck, and I would hate to go against Virgil, dog.
Pure sword play.
Virgil one of the cleanest characters ever. But fucking Sephiroth.
Pure sword play. That is tough.
That's okay though. Just max out all stats. Fuck the sword play. It's an all-out death battle. They can transform.
Use what you need.
I'm
Make
gonna
it
say
easier on you.
like sword play. Does Virgil get to use like all his little sword skills?
Win by
like
any
judgment cut and shit.
Of course, just like Sephiroth can use all his sword skills. Yes.
I think one judgment cut, it's over for Sephiroth.
Okay.
Oh man.
Because it's like Virgil's sword is pretty much like magic in itself.
Oh yeah, with the summoning swords and everything. Yeah, it's a lot going on. And then shit, Virgil got other weapons and shit too.
And his sword can like cross dimensions.
Beowulf.
That's shit.
It's gonna be a good fight, man.
All right, pure sword play. I'm taking Virgil, but if you want to throw everything in there, Sephiroth is smoking him.
I'm going with Sephiroth, man. I was going with the no holds bar, maxed out on everything.
Yeah, in that case, he is losing.
Damn.
I'm reading the shit now.
Reading what?
That's a hard ass battle though.
This death battle.
I'd pay money to watch that shit.
Do they have a battle on YouTube?
Hey, you goddamn right they do.
Did this shit just drop or it's been out?
It's been out for so many years.
I see why G asked.
Oh shit.
Why did I ask?
I think you're biased with it anyway.
What?
I don't know
Where are you going with that?
I don't know what you
going
get.
slugs.
I don't know what you get there, man. I don't know what you get there, man.
I mean, I ain't got to throw slugs to somebody who's saying, hey, Spider-Man 2 Game of the Year, top notch. Forget everything else. Like, come on. Got to be realistic now. Got to pan out all the other games that came out.
I mean, that's
everybody's
my
a Spidey fan. Okay.
That's my bias. Now, come on now, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. You on a Spidey train now, nigga. You didn't want to give that shit a chance 2 years ago.
I'm sorry.
You a Spidey fan.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. You was all in the ear
Game
about
of the Year.
You a Spidey fan, nigga.
I gotta give him that Jim Carrey face on that meme because he changed the subject because he couldn't win. Anyway, so yeah, I'm taking Sephiroth.
Didn't win what?
I'm taking Sephiroth. I'm taking Sephiroth.
That shit is fucking hilarious. Y'all both cut each other off.
They said he won. Of course you gonna say that.
Oh man.
Nah. I've played Final Fantasy VII back in the day. That motherfucker was OP.
Didn't I just say a biased take? I don't think you listening.
I think he's seen both of them.
So Sephiroth. So you taking Sephiroth?
I think Sephiroth win this one by popular vote.
Maxed out stats. Everything goes.
Yeah.
Sephiroth is whooping his ass.
I hate to see it. I hate to see Virgil.
Virgil, that's my dude, but nah, you're not winning that fight, boy.
Sephiroth don't even give a fuck about people like that. Virgil done had babies.
Don't that motherfucker got clones?
I was about to say he could use those clones.
Are you talking
like
about
actual clones?
Children?
Yeah,
I mean, like real
and
clones,
come back
not
through
like
them?
the ones from Advent Children?
Yeah, Advent Children. Yeah.
Virgil. All he got is like doppelgangers and shit. They don't know.
Yeah, he got a few artifacts, trinkets, abilities from the shit he done collected.
And if I remember correctly, he still kind of lives because Cloud keeps him in thought and memory. He always says,
conscious.
He always lets Cloud know, like, I'm always with you, Cloud. So, yeah.
Showing up in his hallucinations
on some
and
Freddy
such.
Krueger type shit.
Hell yeah. Especially in that remake. They got that shit. It's bad in that remake, man. You be seeing, like, if somebody played the Final Fantasy VII remake and they never played Final Fantasy before, and like, dog, Sephiroth's just all over the shit. Like, showing up in back alleys, showing up in his dreams and shit, like while you're laying in bed. Even if you played
the PSP one, Crisis Core,
yeah,
you could see why Cloud looked up to that nigga so much.
Oh yeah, he was shy. That shit is fucking crazy. Cloud was so shy, he kept his helmet on the whole
was
time.
My hero.
When Cloud was sitting down in that chair with his helmet on,
he was like, "Man, Sephiroth used to be my hero." Then he did a turncoat, like
Oh man, oh man,
tragic. Fucking tragic, man. Damn, man.
Who he is,
he followed his ass into Smash Brothers, dog.
God, man.
He crossing universes, man. That's how bad this nigga is.
Yeah. Damn,
like,
man.
damn, Cloud can't even escape to different universes, dog. He's still getting followed.
Dog, the relationship between Cloud and Sephiroth is like if we went and met Goku and it turned out it was like Turles or something like that, man.
Damn.
That shit'd be fucking sickening, wouldn't it? Oh shit. Yeah. He ain't what I thought he was. Oh man, that shit's crazy, man.
Find out it's Goku Black instead.
That's what I'm about to say. Oh shit, it's Goku Black. That's worse.
Oh shit, this ain't the same one.
Oh man, yeah, this should be fucking crazy. Should be fucking crazy, man. I guess I'll give me one last shout out this episode. Shout out to Drake and J. Cole for the video to first person shooters. It's paying homage to the culture.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You got
that shit was so clean.
You got the manager up in there playing, watch my six. And then, yeah, man, he sit up there hanging up in people's faces and shit, and then getting back on the game. Yeah, man. Shout out to that, shout to the culture. Y'all. I don't know. I think they recognizing that there's some type of shift going on. I think it's going to be a lot of people that's going to put up their mixtapes and start trying to be gamers in some type of way. We're gonna shout out to T Grizzly, man. Yeah, man. That's y'all got anything else, man? We got that death battle out the way. That death battle got me kind of, I don't know, man. That mug got me definitely.
Go ahead and see who won for you. It's right there on YouTube still.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune in when we get through with this. But yeah, you got a quote for us, G?
That man quote.
Got you, dog.
From the great Marcus Aurelius. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. Wouldn't expect that from him, but yeah, that's him.
Beautiful.
I like that.
That's more of some Miyamoto type shit, but he expands his knowledge.
Got to keep that heart rate nice and steady. Even like when you're running from gunshots. Yeah, man. But since we wrapped it up with that quote, that was Durag Rico, K-Con, the most controversial gamer alive. G Knight, Kodachi's up beside your head. Doe B, choking a genome soldier near you.
Jesus Christ.
And that is the Shut My Dope podcast.
You better watch your back.
Yeah, man. That's the Shut My Dope podcast. If you made it this far, share, like, do whatever. And hopefully everybody stay geeked out there in this world, man. We'll catch y'all in this digital corner next week.
Peace.